welcome back to my channel. This is Mission Keto and my name is Hope, and today is the very last video that you're gonna see for the year 2021. This is it. After this, the next video that comes will be, I think, Saturday, and that is the video that's gonna start my goals, my challenges for myself for the year 2022. If you haven't seen what that is, I will link that for you. I'll put it up in the corner, but I'm also going to link it down below for you because it kind of gives you an idea of my whole keto journey and why I'm doing what I'm doing in the year 2022. So I definitely recommend you checking it out. But today's video is really just like, what's for dinner? I just wanted to make sure I put something out there for you guys, and I thought, why not just put this on video? If you guys recently saw my Costco grocery haul that I just posted a few days ago, I got a bunch of pork chops, and I thought, what better way to figure out what I'm gonna do with it, because I wanted a new and different recipe than to go on FREEZERFIT Meals website to see what they have for pork chops and for keto. So if you guys didn't know, this video is sponsored by FREEZERFIT Meals. So thank you so much, FREEZERFIT, for sponsoring this video. But they are a website that basically does all of the guesswork out of recipes, putting your meals together and sticking them in the freezer. They just give you all the tips and tricks that you need in order to kind of plan ahead. But today, I'm not making a freezer meal. I'm just gonna make the recipe straight from the website. I have all my freezer meals are used up, and I wanted something to make these pork chops with. So I went on their website and I picked keto diet, because they have all kinds of diets. If you're paleo, vegan, vegetarian, whatever you're doing, they probably got it on there. So I picked keto, and then I picked my protein, which was pork chop, and there were a bunch of recipes that came up, and I thought I would try this one. I can't remember what the name of it is, but I think it's buttery ranch pork chops. And we're gonna throw all the ingredients in the crock pot, and it's gonna cook all day, and that's it. Dinner's done. I don't have to do anything else. So I love the convenience of this website. So I could have prepped this and stuck it in the freezer and made some freezer meals, because you guys know I'm obsessed with that right now. But again, I'm doing a meal prep later on this weekend, so you'll see that soon. I just needed something to throw together that was simple, and that's another reason why I love this website. So they have offered a free cookbook for you guys, the subscribers. If you click on the link down below, it will take you to a cooking class that you can watch them show you how to make like 10 or 11 freezer meals. And then at the end of it, you will get the cookbook for those freezer meals, and you can make them yourself. So definitely take advantage of this opportunity or this offer. It's a free cookbook. It's a great time to sign up too. I mean, we're starting our new goals in the year 2022, right? So yeah, check it out. Let me know down below also, what are your goals for 2022? They don't have to be what I'm doing. I'm gonna be counting total carbs. I'm gonna be cutting out a lot in my diet. And I just, I'm kind of curious what everyone else is doing, because I know my youngest daughter is actually making a choice. Both of my daughters are actually making a choice to do different things, and it might not be exactly what I'm doing, and that's okay. But it's exciting to see everybody's getting motivated and wanting to make their lives better, make their lives healthier. So let me know down below what you're doing, because I would love to just kind of cheer you on while you're cheering me on. So yeah, let's put this meal in the crock pot. All right, so we're back. I've got the crock pot here with my pork chops in there, and then now we're just gonna start adding all the ingredients. This is so super simple. You need a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I'm sure you could use avocado oil, coconut oil, whatever. But the recipe does say extra virgin olive oil. And then you need 4 ounces of butter. I have got that ready here. This is the Kerrygold. You could probably chop it up into pieces, you know, little cubes or whatever, but I'm choosing not to. I'm just gonna throw it in there like that. The crock pot will definitely melt that. And since it's right on top, it'll melt all inside that. Then you need some ranch seasoning. I've got a packet here. You need a couple tablespoons of that. which is not quite a whole packet either, just so you know. So we will save that. Maybe I'll make this again. This is actually a low carb, very low carb dinner also. And since I will be counting total carbs, if we really like this, I can actually use this in my recipe options for next year. So I'm kind of excited to try it. Then you need a cup of chicken broth too. And I actually don't have any chicken broth. I thought I did, but my daughter has the powdered chicken bouillon. I don't know how to say it correctly. So I'm just making a cup of that. It's like a teaspoon, I think it said. There's a little bit of chunks in it, but again, all this stuff will kind of dissolve as we go. And then some salt and pepper. That is it. And then we're gonna cook this probably on low, just until it's time to eat. It says 5 to 6 hours on low, but it'll probably cook quicker than that. You can also make this recipe in your Instant Pot, which I don't have one of those. Jessica, my daughter, does, but I haven't used it yet. So I have never used one of those. Should I get a crock pot, guys? Should I use my crock pot? But anyways, here we go. This is going with the lid on. We're gonna put it on. I will show you what it looks like when dinner's done. Hey guys, I'm back, and I thought really quick, while dinner's cooking, I wanted to actually share a few things with you, show you a few things that I'm using this year to help me achieve my goals. So I thought I'd share it with you. So a couple of these things I got for Christmas this year, which I thought was great. I had a lot of things on my Amazon wish list, and Andy like hit the jackpot this year. He actually picked all of the things that I really wanted the most. These two things I was secretly really wanting because I was wanting it for my journey this year. The first thing was this scale. So this it's by Nicewell, and it looks like it has 3 different colors, black, silver, or white. I got the silver one, which is cool. But this is, I'm wanting to make sure that I'm doing portion control this year and I am not overeating. You know how you sometimes just guess and you think you're doing this or that. I thought this would be very helpful. And I just love it because you can, when you turn it on, you can stick something on it and this will weigh it. But if you hit the tare button there, it will bring it back to 0. So let's say I put a plate or a bowl on here. I can then hit the tare button and it'll go back to 0. So it won't count the plate. So if I'm making a salad, I can throw my greens in there and then I can make it back to 0 for when I do my tomatoes, when I do all my vegetables. So I'm very excited about this one. Also with meat too, you know, I can just basically measure out everything and make sure that I'm staying on track with that. So that's one of them. That's probably one of the biggest things. And then this I thought was really cool. This is an immersion blender, but this one actually has 3 attachments on it. As you can see, it's got the immersion blender itself. So this is great for making like your own sauces. Let's say you're making your own marinara sauce and you want to blend it up a little bit. Or I'm thinking I might use it when I make my broccoli cheddar soup, because we like our broccoli chunks to be as small as possible. This would probably be a really good way of doing that because sometimes it's really hard to get it in there and not make a mess. It's also got an attachment for a whisk, which I can't wait to try that. I might make the PSMF bread using that. We'll see how that turns out because I don't have the big handheld mixer or the big stand mixer. And then it's also, this I'm excited about. I wanted to get one of these. This is like a frother. This will, you know, if you're fancy with your coffees and stuff and you want to make your milk or creamer foamy or whatever. So that's what that is for. And I actually wanted that separately, but this actually came all of it together. So I'm excited to try that. Another thing that I'm going to be using every day, I'm going to be putting my collagen in my coffee every morning. This is the Vital Proteins collagen peptides. It's 100% grass-fed, pasture-raised, paleo and keto friendly, 20 grams of collagen per serving. I get this from, this is an unflavored one, which I haven't tried any flavored ones, I'll tell you the truth. So I don't know. I just prefer unflavored when it comes to this. I haven't tried anything else, but I get this one at Costco, and it is a very big container, 24 ounces for $31.99. And a lot of times they'll do like $3 or $4 off, you know, every few months or something, they'll do that, which is nice. So this is something, honestly, I believe that is good to take if you are no diet. This is just good. It helps with joints. It helps with muscles, nails, hair growth, skin, all of that stuff. As you get older, your collagen is depleted in our bodies. And so I need all the help I can get. I know that. So I like to put a scoop of this in my coffee every morning. It dissolves very well. And again, this is the only brand I've ever tried. So I have no complaints. I've had no reason to try any others. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be putting in my coffee. And again, this one dissolves very well. I have no issues. Which brings me to, if you do have an issue with something dissolving, this will also work, this frother attachment here. So, which comes into my last one I wanted to show you is electrolytes. I like using the Relight electrolyte mix. They have many different flavors. This is the mixed berry one. This container right here is 60 servings. So if I used this by myself and no one else was using it with me, this would last me for 2 months, and it's very affordable. When Andy and I share one of these, because we do one a day, one serving a day each, it still lasts you a month. So it is a very affordable thing, but it's very important to replenish the electrolytes that you lose, especially while you're doing the keto diet. And it gives you all of the things you need: potassium, magnesium, obviously a good salt. And Relight is, they actually make the real salt also. I can't remember. They do that, I think it's the pink salt, maybe not, no, maybe not. But they do the real salt. They have their own mines, I think, over in Utah where they get the salt. So that's the salt that I'm sure is being used in this electrolyte mix. So very excited to use this every day because this will help you not have the keto flu. I don't know if you guys have done keto before and had those awful headaches. They will bring you down. And this, I didn't have this the first time around, and Andy and I both had that keto flu. Mine was really just this terrible headache, and I guess his was a headache too, but it literally would like almost he'd be bedridden because it would be so bad. But we're gonna try this time, and maybe I won't have the headaches and I won't have any issues. So yeah, those are just a few of the things that I would recommend if you can. But again, I didn't have any of these items the first time and was successful. So it's not something that you have to have, but I just think this time it might be helpful, maybe a little easier, especially with this. And I like the idea of having the portion control with the scale. So just thought I'd help. Let me know, do you have anything that you would recommend? Put it down in the comments below. Let's help each other out, give each other some tips, and I can't wait to get started. All right, so the pork chops have been in the crock pot for quite some time. And remember, the title of this is Buttery Ranch Pork Chops, and you can see they are buttery. Oh my goodness, that looks delicious. So it's not like a creamy sauce or anything. It's very buttery, but yeah, I will show you our plate. I'll probably take a picture of it because it's gonna get probably crazy this evening while we're finishing up dinner. But I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. But it smells delicious, it looks delicious, and who doesn't love anything buttery, right? So I'm excited to finish this up. I'll show you our plate when I make it, and yeah, thank you for watching.